All right, let's get into it. The story that came out about a year ago from the Undefeated, dealing with Brandon Mebane and the San Diego Chargers. The story is about me and this channel. I don't do content because it's just the hottest tea on the block. I do it because it pertains to black people and to the Israelite nation. And if there's a point of view that I can use as a teaching tool and it's information to put out about a subject, I'll do that. So I'm just not going to hop on something because it's new. It has to be relevant. So let's get into it. If you're familiar with the NFL and know about the San Diego Chargers, they had made the move from San Diego to Los Angeles. And Brandon Mebane, which is one of the most popular black athletes on the team that experienced this with other athletes, was dealing with racism in a community in LA. I believe that was ran by Chinese or Japanese and some wealthy owners. And they had a problem with them moving in it. A lot of people are familiar with this story. And they were trying to buy homes that they were probably going to rent to own for a year. And they was like, we'll even put down 6 months worth if you have a problem. But the problem was they didn't want them to live there because they were black. And this video is not to give them a shoulder to cry on. This video, excuse my French, is to say, what the hell is wrong with you? Here we have black athletes, millionaires, and black entertainers that are willing and want to move somewhere where they're not wanted, when they have the money and resources to purchase their own land and build their own homes. Now, if it's a situation in which they want to be closer to the facility in LA, where they're not too inconvenienced to go out there and travel back and forth to practice the game all season, whatnot, I understand that. You can have a temporary place. But this is a reoccurring theme about our millionaire black athletes and entertainers who would rather put themselves in a situation to experience racism in these rich, wealthy, white, and Asian neighborhoods that don't really want them, being harassed by the police and whatnot. Why is it that black people who have the power in their hands to do something as it pertains to self-sufficiency, linking up and being together around like-minded people? For example, when Mexican people move to America, they move around each other. You may have a family of 20 living in one home, in a 2-story home. Then a couple of years later, they're building another home and then another home. That's how the cycle continues. This is called community building. But black people, I'm not talking about blacks making $50,000 a year. I'm talking about millionaires crying about experienced racism in neighborhoods in which people don't want them, when they have the power in their hand, the blueprint to buy their own real estate, build their own homes, their own mansions, instead of wanting to live around people that don't want you there. I'm a black expat, and many of us, we live together. Many brothers and other black people who are retired, who work contracting work. We live together. We link amongst each other. We network together. Our contract was moved from South Korea to the Philippines, and we were one of the first groups to move in the area of new condominium land, new condominium estate, a new subdivision. It was 5 families. We're looking to link up together. We want to be around each other together. We want to network. I'm part of the VFW. For all my black veterans out there, and veterans period, know that like-minded people link together. So I'm getting sick and tired of this reoccurring narrative that we have wealthy black people that are afraid to build their own communities. What are you afraid of? What are you scared of? Why is it that I keep hearing about racism, about you crying about people not wanting you there? You have the power in your hands. Your whole young life, you work towards a dream to be that superstar athlete, to be that superstar entertainer, and you get all the money that you need to do something with it, and you act like you don't know what's going on. We're going to have to do better than this. You're going to have to set the example. This is what I've been saying. Black entertainers and athletes, they are by default the leaders of the black community. and you have individuals crying about being somewhere someone doesn't want you. Now, if it's a situation where you don't want to live around black people that's not in your tax bracket, I understand that. That's fine. But what about living around people that is in your tax bracket? People that's like-minded, where you want to link up with them, where you want to network, put your wealth and resources together to do something. You guys are killing me. This is the expat Israelite signing out until next time. Shalom.